Hello everyone, welcome to the Yoga for Bigger Bodies Challenge. This time we're going to be going through a half Sun Salutation sequence. So I'm going to stand about 2 or 3 feet away from the chair. My hips are about hip width apart, but if you want them closer, if that feels better, or further feels better, go for it. We're going to breathe here. Option to raise your hands up towards the sky, thinking about where your shoulders are. Maybe you want to lower them a little bit if they're up high. Taking a breath here. Then we can hinge at the hips. So you have 2 options. You can hinge at the hips, bringing your hands down right away, or you can bring your hands through heart center. And I like to do this to bring my hands down before I hinge and lift up the belly. So I'm just sort of lifting it up in the middle, hinging forward. That makes a lot more space for the belly. And you can even make your legs a little bit wider and then bring your hands down. So I'm bringing them down to a chair. You could also bring them down to blocks or to the ground or to your legs if you don't have any props in front of you. And we're tending our head towards the ground. Taking a breath. And then we'll slowly come up halfway. So we're not coming up all the way. We're still bent. We're looking forward. So I have my hands on my chair. You can also have them on your legs. You can have them on the highest level of blocks. Breathing. And then we're going to hinge forward again, coming into that forward fold again. And then we'll slowly make our way up to standing. Bring our hands to heart center and down to our sides. We can go through that sequence again. This time maybe we'll go a little bit faster. Maybe we want to add in a back bend. So when we do that, we can bring our hands to a cactus position and then think about our chest opening up and creating a little bend in the back. So we'll start again in front of our chair, taking a breath. Let's raise our arms up towards the sky, hinging forward into that forward fold. So option to widen the legs, bringing your hands down, lift the belly, then fold. Bring our hands down to anywhere that feels good, and tending our head towards the ground. Taking a breath, then coming up halfway, looking forward. Then lowering yourself down again into that forward fold and head towards the ground. And this time we'll slowly raise ourselves up, but bring our hands back up towards the sky. And then an option to do that back bend. So cactusing the arms, opening up that chest, breathing here. Raising our arms up one more time, and then bringing them down through heart center and down to our sides. So we can shake that out. We'll do that one more time, but this time we have the option of adding in a chair pose. So a chair pose is from standing, you're sitting back. Imagine you're sitting back into a chair. Option to bring your hands to your heart or to raise them up towards the sky. So we'll add that in after our half lift. So we'll stand in front of our chair, taking a breath. Let's raise our arms up, getting ready for our forward fold, making space, lifting the belly, coming down, breathing. And then we're coming up halfway, so we're into our half lift. And from here, when we're in our half lift, we're just going to sink our butt down a little bit further, bringing up our torso for our chair pose. Option to bring our hands to heart center or raise our hands up. Taking a breath here. And then from here, we're going to hinge forward again, coming into that forward fold. And you might want to readjust to make room for the belly. Folding down again. Here, we take a bend in the knee. We raise our arms up towards the sky, cactusing for that back bend. And breathing here. And then raising our arms up one last time, bringing our hands down and then to our sides. Taking a breath. Maybe bringing your hands to your heart. Sending some gratitude to yourself for doing this movement. You just did a yoga flow, so if that's new for you, that's very exciting. Thank you all for joining this challenge, and I will see you tomorrow.